freaks and geeks, it's your resident pink-haired maniac, and I jinxed myself. School started finally, and I'm back in my dorm. So in the last video, I explained that I had my wisdom teeth out, and at the end of the video, I said I would be coming back on Thursday. The day after I posted my video, my face got swollen, and it turned out that I had an infection in my face. I had to have emergency surgery the next day. No, I was not put under. I was awake the entire time, and felt everything. It was not fun. So basically, all I'm saying is, if you ever get your wisdom teeth out, please be careful. I just got back on Monday. It's now Wednesday, approximately 1 in the morning, because that's the only time I could film because it's so damn hot out. The poster behind me in the frame constantly makes sure that it stays on because it fell last night. Everything on my walls fell off, and you want to know why? The walls are sweating. And I'm pretty sure my walls are either sweating or crying, or a weird combination of both because, well, they've been under a lot of stress lately because school just started. I feel bad for the walls. I've been going through 4 outfits a day, all tank tops mostly, and I'm pretty sure by the end of the week I'm going to have to wash everything I brought, which sucks. If you can't hear me, it's because of these fans in the background. I have like 3 running. It's in the upper 80s right now, but the heat index is around 97. I should be in the lounges right now sleeping, but I'm not because I'm doing this. It's the only time I can film. It's only 3 episodes in, and a lot of people have been asking me what I think about it already, and now is my answer. Today I'm going to be talking about Heroes of Cosplay. When the show was first announced, I got really excited because it's cosplay. I was hoping that it would talk about maybe how much work goes into every single cosplay anybody does, how much time, how much devotion, how easy it is to make a mistake, and how hard it is to be taken seriously in any field of work because we were interested in cosplay. Needless to say, those hopes were dashed pretty quick. It's hard for me to remember everything I said about the show because there was a lot, so I wrote it down and now I'm going to read it to you. Heroes of Cosplay focuses only on a few professional cosplayers who already know exactly what they're doing in the way of building huge, difficult costumes without telling us how they're doing it. No one can finish that much intricate work in the amount of time that the show has, which is about 2 weeks. It's one thing for a person who knows exactly what they're going to do beforehand and have all the materials in the first place, but not everyone has 2 full weeks to complete a full cosplay, especially something as intricate as, oh, I don't know, maybe a steampunk stormtrooper. That shit takes months, not days. The time space has too much room for error and makes everyone seem panicky. That's not how it's done, and even professionals know that. I'm not a professional by any means, but I am friends with a few who are. Not to mention the whole thing is staged. It acts as if cosplay is a constant competition with a huge crown at the end of the season. No, cosplay is fun. There are professionals, sure, but no one is crowned the king or queen of cosplay, and it's certainly not Yaya Han. In the show, in the very first episode, they make a big deal about how Yaya is called the queen of cosplay. No, that is not the case. Yaya Han may be a really good and talented cosplayer, but she makes a lot of rookie mistakes for a queen. It's one thing to not care about it, even if you're competing, but it's another thing entirely when you're calling yourself the quote-unquote queen of cosplay. Again, I'm not saying that she's not a good cosplayer. Yaya Han is actually a very awesome cosplayer who puts a lot of work into her costumes, and she's not the best. The show is making her well known, but it's just an ego stroke for Yaya. I respect her as a fellow cosplayer, but this show is just too much. She does well-known costumes, she pulls them off well enough, but she is definitely not the queen. Like I said before, the show itself is staged. Yes, I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. There have been reports flowing in from eyewitnesses after every episode of people in the show who say they didn't finish their costumes, but really they did, for the same convention. The show is completely staged and it's making us look bad. We take time, we compete, we work hard on our stuff. Personally, I think it would be better if we used amateurs and beginners in a real setting, where everyone is on a budget and not well known. Believe it or not, there are cosplayers who can pull off extremely intricate costumes and on an extremely low budget and still win costume competitions. It would definitely make the show more interesting. So to put it short, I don't enjoy the show. I enjoy the costumes. That's all I watch it for. So basically I time it just right to see the masquerade so I can see other people's costumes, including the people's in the show. I think it's kind of cool how people put theirs together, but the way that Yaya judges in the show, I'm not sure how she judges in real life, but the way she's coming off, I just don't like the show. I give it 2 out of 10 stars. So now you know my opinion about Heroes of Cosplay. Hooray! Hey, guess what guys? Do you like fanfiction? I sure do. So now I'm introducing my new segment, Fanfiction Corner, where I will be picking a fanfiction at random and reading it out loud to you, my dear audience. I will take suggestions from anybody in the comments or message me on Tumblr, and I will be picking some out personally myself and drawing from a hat, probably every once a month. That sounds a bit good, right? For those of you in the heat, stay cool. Please try to keep hydrated. If you're hungry, drink water instead. That'll help. Good luck out there, everybody. Adios.
King!